Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga section, and I'm here today to bring the review for My Hero Academia manga chapter 303. And now things are getting a bit mad. Things are getting a bit mad, and I say this because Hawks is getting a bit suspicious. I mean, not suspicious. I mean, like he's learning. He's learning basically. He knows. Well, he doesn't know exactly, but he knows to be suspicious of what exactly this one for all is, and he's starting to look into it. And now, I personally wouldn't be surprised at by the end of the series, the one for all the secrets about the one for all and all for one, that's all out there and open, and this as just public knowledge. Well, maybe not public knowledge, but hero knowledge. I wouldn't be surprised about that because I believe by the end of the series, all the secrets about that won't matter at all, if not as much. And it seems like we are leading down this route now with Hawks asking questions within this chapter. And now at first he asks Endeavor about this, and for the life of me I can't remember if Endeavor knows or just exactly how much he does know. For the life of me I can't remember, and we kind of skip over if he does tell them anything, to having Hawks, and I think Bestistinus was there as well, when they are trying to get to Decker's room, possibly to ask him the same, with All Might Day present as well. But it's crazy because initially this war has brought about, the finding out of things, or the start of things to be the start of things being found out, and that's crazy. For me personally, I think the aftermath of this war is having bigger implications than the actual war did it. Actually, the war did itself, and it's crazy. We do get some more info about just how crazy things are in the world right now, and there was a bit where it was mentioned by Hawks where there's been requests to get other heroes from different countries in to help with things, but the paperwork for that is not going right now. When he said that, I was like, ooh, I got a little bit excited, and I was like, yes, please. I wouldn't mind that, because these rankings that we get, we need to remember, this is just for Japan, This is just for Japan. Only, well, I don't know for sure, but it seems like from what we get so far within the series, it's heavily implied that only Japan has a symbol of peace. Yeah, that only Japan has a symbol of peace. And like I said, the rankings that we get for all these heroes is just for this country. We don't know things on a worldwide scale. At the end of the day, All Might is great, or was great, within his prime. But he might actually be the number one hero in the world. He might not be the best hero at the world. Basically, what I'm trying to say right now is that there might be better heroes out there. And if there is, then having some of them come to Japan to help out within the current situation, that's a yes, please. I would not mind that. And I think that is the route we're going, because there is a panel where, while Hawks is talking about it, and I've just pulled up the page right now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures. 5 shadow figures. I reckon we're going to see these 5. And they're going to be impressive. I think when it comes to... I don't know actually what I think right now. But it would be amazing that because I reckon we are going to get introduced to these 5, that once we start getting introduced to these 5, that we find out that, yeah, All Might was number 1 in Japan, but when you compare it to a global scale, All Might what? When you compare it to a global scale, that All Might's number is probably, maybe it would be nice to find out that when you compare it to a global scale, All Might's number is not that high. That would be great. And then finding out that these guys, if they are all from different countries, they are the top of their countries, no doubt, but globally, even more impressive, All Might. But then again, that would lead to the question that why haven't they come into things before? But then again, you could say that they didn't want to interfere. Yeah, exactly. You could say that, the matters of Japan were national matters, and they had national matters of their own to deal with, so they didn't get involved. But now it's becoming a global matter because it is. It's getting that crazy. What you got an event that's causing heroes to retire? No, that's crazy. I think that's slightly bordering on global. But yeah, that's why they'll be getting involved right now. So I think it all works out. I think it all can work out. My plan's a bit, just throwing it out there randomly now as I'm recording. But the mangaka knows what he's doing, and I think we are leading to making things on a global scale, introducing global heroes. That's where I honestly think we are going right now. But that's the most craziest thing to happen within this chapter. Dialing it back down a bit, we are going to have. Well, actually, I don't know because he doesn't answer. But he doesn't answer. Or does he? But it seems like we're going to get an alliance of the top 3 heroes of Japan: Bessus Jean, Hawks, and Endeavor. That's where we see we're going, and they're going to team up to save Dabby. Yeah, let's say save Dabby. Yeah, we're going to save him. We're going to try and save him. I still believe we're going to go down the route that I mentioned in my last review, where we have Endeavor and Shoto fight Dabby, get defeated, and then we have Mrs. Todoroki, or Ms. Is it Ms. or Mrs. Todoroki do the Tono Jitsu as you do, accompanied by the other siblings, and that will save Dabby. Definitely going down that route. I can see it coming. But yeah, we have Endeavor mentioned at some point that he's got a speech prepared, so his speech is coming. We have a semi-humorous moment with Baku being Baku. Hence his injuries. He's desperately trying to get to Deku's room, but we have Gravity, Ada, and a few others, just deal with him and just start to take him back to his room. And we leave off the chapter with Bessus Genus and Hawks coming to Deku's room to talk to him about the One for All. Now, obviously he can't talk right now because he's unconscious, so what I see happening is that they're going to go in and see All Might. He ain't saying nothing, but I reckon from the conversation, Hawks will start to piece more things together, because I reckon Endeavor didn't tell him nothing as well, but it's coming out. I reckon it's blatantly coming out. The secrets of the One for All is blatantly coming out slowly but surely, and honestly, I reckon that's where we're heading with that. In regards to the last page where we have All Might saying, "I can feel it," but now you're talking to the predecessors, so blatant hint that he's talking to the predecessors. So what I think for next chapter will probably be within Deku for the next chapter and see what they're talking about right there. What could they possibly be talking about? I guess we'll find out within time. Cause things are getting crazy, I'm gonna give it 4 this week. I'm sure to give it 4 this week. The secrets of the One for All are definitely coming out, and with the potential of going global with our heroes, yes please. 4-star rating, calling review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.